Okay, so I've imported a video clip from my SD card off my camera, off my Kodak ZI-8 camera. That's the one I use for the recording of the sessions in the class. It's really nice, good audio, well, decent audio for unmanaged video, and decent video as long as you shoot it at the 720p setting. If you do the 720 at 60 frames per second, you'll notice a loss in the audio, and the video is really hard to encode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and view this. This is a raw file. Alright, everything looks good. This is just some footage I just shot outside a minute ago. Alright, so it's all there. Now what I could do is on Snow Leopard I could go up here to QuickTime, and after I open the clip again, go up here to QuickTime, go to Save for Web, and I could choose iPhone and be very simple, be very easy, but there's some limitations. I want to trim the clip to my preferences, and I also want to boost the audio in this one. Let's pretend like it's in a lecture hall and the audio is really hard to hear. So I could do that in the old QuickTime. I can't really do that easily in the new QuickTime. So what I'm going to do is just cancel out of this. And then I'm going to go down here to a video I bought on online, or not a video, a program I bought online for 20 bucks. It's called SkySoft Video Converter. Sorry about that. And what I'll do is I'm going to drop my clip in here. Now there's a couple advantages to using this. And I'll walk you through those. One, you can trim the clip. So what it allows me to do is preview the clip down here and trim it. So if I have a presenter that I'm recording and I don't want all the stuff before it and I don't want all the stuff after it, I can kind of just skip through it and see what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep and then set it. So now I've set my in and out points to 26 seconds of video. I'm actually going to reduce that because I'm going to run out of drive space here doing this tutorial. And hit OK. Now go down here to my iPod Video MPEG-4. Now there's a plethora of different codecs you can pick and sizes and all that stuff. I suggest you use the MPEG-4 because it's most compatible. It looks really good, and it's a good codec to use on pretty much any kind of transcoder. So when you upload it to live stream, you probably won't have any issues. I haven't tested this one on live stream. I've been using it on my own server. It works really well. It seems to work pretty well across the board. If I had two clips in here that I got out of the camera and I wanted to push them together, I would go down here and I'd click on merge on one file, and that would create one gigantic file. I do that on occasion. If I want to cut stuff out off the file, I'll trim it, then I'll bring another clip in and I'll trim it, and then I'll push the two together and they're good to go. This is super fast. It won't get you into the mess that you'll have with say things like iMovie or Premiere or Final Cut. There's no learning curve to this. It's done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert this. I've trimmed it. Its estimated file size is going to be 0.6 or 0.73 megabytes. The original file size was, I'll tell you by right-clicking on the file here, 49 megabytes. Of course, I did trim it. It took a lot off of it. What I may do is just open up that trim a little bit so I get a larger file.
Alright, I'm shooting some test footage so I can...
Okay, now it's 1.18 megabytes. So now what I'm going to do is convert it. I've set my output to be on my desktop down here. You can browse any output you want. Mine just happens to be on my desktop. And I'm going to hit convert. For some reason it's not previewing today, but usually you can see the video in this box as it converts. It will convert faster with the show preview turned off. I don't know why my dog is rattling her crate over there, but I'm just not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so now I've converted it. It says it's complete. I'm going to close that. It's up here on the desktop. The original was 49, I believe. Now let's see, the new one is 1.6 megabytes, and as you can see, it looks pretty decent. Bang for buck, can't really beat it. And this will play right on an iPod. But more importantly, it'll upload to the FTP live stream much easier. It'll be probably a fifth the size of your original file size. So if you're shooting 1 or 2 gigabyte files, probably anywhere between 2 and 500 megabytes. It'll be much faster, and this is good. This is just a great way of doing it. I forgot to show you one quick thing here. When you open SkySoft Video Converter and you want to boost the audio, so I'll import this clip again. I'll go to Effects, and I'll turn the audio up on this guy. And when I export it,
I'm shooting some test footage so I can show you guys how to...
So that's that. Alright, so now you have your file. It's dramatically smaller, and you can go ahead and push that to the FTP site. Something that works really well on Mac is an FTP client called CyberDuck. Just download that, it's free. and then you can use the username and the password Adeo sent you for the FTP, plug it in. It's basically take this guy and you'll just drop it right into the window on CyberDuck in the root directory, and you're good to go. That's done. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, cliff@founderslist.com. If you need my number, Adele has it, or it's on the, or just email me. See ya.